Okay, we are back with episode 2, and I am going to turn my sound down just a little bit here so I can hear myself better. We're back with episode 2 of my Highfleet hard mode stock ships, um, no reloads, but retries playthrough of Highfleet. Just a quick gap of what happened last time as we moved north from Um, things haven't gone super great. We lost a lightning fighting and encountering the first strike group around Kuva, and we lost the Cormoran, which represented a pretty significant amount of our starting credits, by getting it airstriked by the carrier group that we now know to be near Kayla. What? Um, oh, this is unpaused. Oops. Um, no, we want to, okay, you guys need to come back here. I thought this was paused for some reason. I think maybe I was tabbing in and out. Okay. Um, so we've lost a couple of ships, and we're out of money. And we've probably at this point scared away most of the merchants that we might have encountered. So I don't have a lot of options for getting more money. Um, and yeah, it's a pretty grim situation in that respect. But in another respect, we have defeated two strike groups. One directly fought by the Sevastopol at Kuva, and the other just now by the Corvette Squadron, which heroically burned through all of their morale to be little heroes and take it out. We are going to send them back to Masada. Um, and we also discovered a city. I'm sorry, there was a drinking noise there on the stream. We also discovered a city of the hidden people, which gave us two things that we really needed: a refresher on our morale, and also some non-nuclear cruise missiles. Some KH-15s give us something that we can use to deal with nuclear groups, to deal with strike groups ahead of sending in our planes. It gives us some flexibility. What we have here is we have Task Force Flagship, which has the Sevastopol and a Skylark, which are currently heading towards the Troposcatter station at Muchin. Um, Also, my radar is on for some reason, and for some reason we don't seem to see a garrison at Muchin, which is, am I looking at my radar incorrectly here? Which is very odd. I wonder if the garrison flew out to fight me at... No. Hmm. Well, that's unusual. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Maybe if I get a little closer. Hmm. Well, okay. I don't know why there isn't a garrison showing on the radar at Muchin. There really shouldn't ever be ungarrisoned cities. Um, but we are heading back towards Masada to refuel. I would like to take Shek. Um, and kind of what our general plan here at this point is going to be to drive from west to east and take Tabal. Why are we going towards Tabal? Um, because Tabal kind of represents the only place I have to get money. So our priorities right now: take the Troposcatter station. Use that to find where strike group number 3 is, because we need to know if it's coming down, if it's right on top of us. I would think we should have a little distance from it, but we really do need to know where it is. Thankfully, the Sevastopol is fully repaired, so if we need to go fight it, we could. Um, as long as we don't run out of fuel money, which is looking increasingly likely. Uh, and then we need to kind of work our way west, because at least the nukes at Tabal will give us something, right? Will give us something to work with. We have a carrier group up here that we might want to clear eventually, some more Troposcatter stations. But for now, we're going to try to take the safe city. We're going to try to get some cash from that. The decision I have to make right now is whether I want to send the Sevastopol into Buchan and raise the alarm, or if I want to let these guys get back to Masada and then come into Muchin using a sudden strike. I believe all of my planes are refueling. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. There shouldn't be any more tactical groups, because if we've seen this group and we've seen this group, there should be nothing in here. But there is a chance that there's, there could be like a strike group at Gasm here or something. So I think what I'm going to do is, against my own impatience, we're going to set down in the desert here. I don't understand why Muchin isn't showing a garrison, but probably because they're not airborne, actually. That's probably why. I'm going to clean up some old markers. And also we have the Tarkhan far north of Masada. Far north means it's outside of 2,000 kilometers. So far north of Masada could be either Imjur or Adra. Imjur is definitely where we need to send the Sevastopol next. So because it's one of the only fuel cities, though we could potentially move towards Kiryat. We'll have to kind of play that by ear. The good news is the carrier group at Kayla should at least be down to only 3 planes, because the Cormoran did make a pretty good account of itself. So we're gonna come home here, and by home I mean we're gonna land in Masada, and we're gonna try to gas up with what we can gas up with our limited funds. And we are at the point where we probably have to look at selling some stuff. I do have a Sarmat that I can sell that I don't need to put on anything. And I have some stuff I'm going to hold off on selling for a minute. Of these ships, let's land the Intrepid first. The MLRS Corvette is very good at killing cruisers, but when it comes to clearing garrisons, we're going to probably want to rely on the Intrepid and the Lightning. So I'm going to prioritize getting this armor plate put back on top of the Intrepid.
300 meters.
Yeah, the money situation is getting pretty bad. If we need to sell a ship, we could potentially still sell the Gepard. Because now that... Oh, it has 2 sprints left. That's interesting and a little unexpected. I thought I had spent all the sprints, but I guess not.
Beginning final approach.
But if push comes to shove, we can sell the Gepard for some cash.
500 meters.
Doesn't feel good, but
300 meters.
certainly is an option.
100 meters. Everyone get ready. Touchdown confirmed.
Okay, about an hour repair on the Lightning, and oh geez, this is becoming an expensive strike group to move around. And yeah, at this point you can't even really get to Imgur. You can only get to Kiryat, which I'm pretty sure is in range of Kayla. But if we know the planes are coming, we can probably meet them in the air, and I'm already talking myself into a bad fucking plan. Right now, this is the most recently raised alarm. So within, 1,500 kilometers of here, maybe I've already waited this out. I'm not sure why the alarm isn't raised, but the other option we have is maybe to run up to Sadie and then go try to punch this carrier group in the jaw. But before I do that, I really need to know where the third strike group is. But how much repair time is left here? If these guys are repaired, since we've already been here for 2 hours, we have to land the MLRS Intrepid too.
Fire reverse thrusters. Beginning final approach. 500 meters.
Lose an engine? Why is this tipping? Okay.
Touchdown confirmed.
Right, come on. Here we go. Yeah, this little guy is an all Imperial hero. We are back up to morale 4, morale 5, so some of these guys actually have okay morale at this point. If I wanted to just take the Skylark, the Lightning, and the Intrepid, we can't quite get to Sadie, but we could sudden strike Bochum and go into Sadie, which would also put us in range of sudden striking the carrier group. I wouldn't want to sudden strike a carrier group without... Let's stick to the plan here. We're going to send the Skylark and the Lightning over to Muchin.
Orders confirmed. We are headed to the objective now.
Come back in one piece.
And we're just going to go back to Masada and keep repairing this guy. And as always, at this point, we're just kind of hoping that we 89% chance to sudden strike. Yeah, the reason we couldn't see them before is because they're on the ground. So we should be able to get these guys. Oh, and I brought the Skylark with me for some reason. I gotta stop doing that. We will get a sudden strike off. Since I've got the Intrepid here, we want to focus just kind of on doing good jukes, because Flower versus Intrepid is potentially a frustrating match. Okay. And lest we get 57mm in the ass here. Have a little extra time when we're in the Intrepid, because she's just got such good time on target. Really probably could have done that solo. Didn't need to knock out the morale on the Lightning. Jeez Louise, we are just not getting good level ups on this Intrepid. Okay. So our priority here is going to be cash and fuel. So there's 3 Mollets here. That's fantastic. From what is there 3 Mollets here? Is this bugged? Because the Sloggers, I'm pretty sure, have AK-100s on them. Or do they have Mollets? Maybe they have Mollets. Oh, okay. We're going to get the fuel tanks because we don't have enough money for gas, so that's a required. I don't think I want to move the Sevastopol into the city yet. Because I don't want to use up the fuel range I might need to get to Kiryat for refuel. And then we're going to try to get all 3 of these Mollets. We're going to have to, unfortunately, kind of leave everything else. Hopefully the ammunition blows up the captain's cabin or the survivors or something. But that's going to be a good 8,000 that we get to enjoy. Okay. Yeah, we can get the ammunition. Ooh, that's gonna hurt our kindness, but that's okay. They kind of hurt my kindness when they blew up the Cormoran. Took that real personal. We do want to search crew cabins because I think we have time, and we are going to want a gift for recruiting the next Tarkhan. I feel kind of bad just staying in Masada, just because... let's just top off the gas here. No, you're there. Just because I don't want to idle, but I don't have any more repairs to do here. I don't really feel good about a 78% chance to sudden strike, and the enemy is definitely coming for us. So just to avoid raising the alarm, we're just going to get out of the city just a little bit there. Gold elephant, oh that's good. Most Tarkhans do value wealth. And we'll get the Mallet. That's okay, you can have no destination. Sometimes it's okay to have no destination. So we're going to go into Muchin here. We don't need to land. As you survey the ship before the next sortie, you overhear one of Fazl's men eagerly describing his adventures. Ooh, alright, the men are spreading rumors that I'm Lieutenant Spearsing the enemy prisoners. I did say I was going to play with events open. But this feels kind of lame to tab out for. So, what will this give me? I think explaining that nothing of the sort ever happened gives me Romani and order, whereas letting them believe it gives me fear. I don't remember what the outcome of this event is. I think I don't want to risk losing my point of Romani, and I might be able to get something out of a point of order. I don't think this affects faith, and I don't think this affects any of my Tarkhan relationships, so we'll just say that that didn't happen. Oh, it just gives me kindness? Okay, yeah, literally useless. Pff, kindness. Oh, jeez. I'm just getting killed on gas here. Okay. First things first, we have to find the next strike group. Oh, good. It's... okay, good. Part of what made this campaign tough is that we encountered the strike groups and also this carrier group much further south than you typically would expect to find those. I'm going to just throw this in for one more tactical group because it is really important to find these. I do kind of want to start looking for merchants, but I need to make sure that the tactical groups are totally out of range. So we found another aircraft carrier group here, call sign Argon, that is, it looks like it is covering Ardra. So if we were to take Adra, we would need to do so in a way that wouldn't expose us to Argon. Okay, Strike Group Zavitz is like days away. They are so far away. I believe Troposcatter stations do always tell you the nearest enemy group. So, yeah, that's pretty good here. I don't know that I need these Mollets for anything. I guess what I could do is I could put the Mollets on the Lightning. I don't always love doing that. I actually kind of like keeping the AK-100s. And I need the cash, so we'll sell one of the Mollets for now. And should I take Shek? Yeah, I think we want to take Shek. I think we want to get the carrier this way so that we can airstrike the missile group, get into Tabal, hopefully get a bit of a cash glut, and hopefully be able to hit Kiriath. I don't think Imgur is in the cards. I think it's going to be Kiriath to Zeraim, which would expose Misafe to us, but does take us away from, well, I have so many goals, but we have to kind of work on one thing at a time. So, okay. Yeah, your morale is really poor. What we're going to do is we are going to wait for night, and then we are going to, and I'm also going to just send the Skylark up to Muchin to fuel up, so we can give these guys a bit more range.
Come back in one piece.
And if morale gets to be really poor, we're going to have to blow in a call for Dowd. If we have to resolve events, we're going to be like shamelessly resolving events based on, you know, what gives us morale.
Over.
I could also ask Omar Khan for support, but yeah, we're gonna wait for night because it's a little bit afternoon right now, and if we were to sudden strike right now, that would be pretty bad. So, okay, let's let it get darker. Okay, so this gives us an 86% chance to sudden strike, which, given that if we don't succeed in the sudden strike, I think is a pretty low risk, right? So we'll regas now that the Skylark is here. We are going to detach overcrowded. Huh, overcrowded. Oh, this must have lost a crew module or something. I've never seen, I don't know, I have to look up what that means. So we'll 91%. Yeah, I'll take it.
Roger that. Good luck.
Yeah, so we'll send these guys out ahead. No, hit them with everything we got. I'm not sending in the MLRS Corvette alone. So yeah, and let's oh, interesting. Okay. So we actually have a merchant coming into Shek, which is fantastic, because it's also a merchant that is slow, only 88 speed. So Argon, Nomad. I thought there was already a call sign named Argon. So we'll all right, best of luck, boys. We'll speed you up. Okay, this should be pretty achievable. We are going to start with the MLRS just because I think it's a little bit better at dodging missiles. This is a Navarin Mark II. Gladiator MRL. Ooh, man. What if I could salvage more? Okay, we want to be careful we don't dive too quickly. That can actually burn your engines out and get you clapped by missiles. So okay, I think that's... Where's my exit? Oh, it's below me. Okay. Alright. I'm kind of surprised that flower is still alive. But not for long. Alright, we want to get below the gladiator. Maybe not. I'm like forgetting how inertia works. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. Yeah, I always do a little bit of practice before I start streaming with the MLRS rockets because they are so slightly different to aim. Oh, don't hit myself with my missiles here. Oh shit. Okay, we definitely do not want to do prox fuse here. Okay, let's kill the Navarin first. Yep. I believe I have zeniths left here, but I don't want... Okay, we just have to make sure we don't get nailed by this, because MLRS will wreck up the place. Come on. Alright. Alright, clean. Clean, clean, clean. Okay, oh, we do have an A220, but we'd have to do it as crew protection into the A220, which I don't think we can do. You know what? I don't need the ammunition. I would need gas if it was here. We're going to try to do crew protection into the A220 and hope that the oh no, the ammunition's going to blow up. The yeah, I did that incorrectly, and then it'll, yep. Yeah, we can't get the A220. We have to get the ammunition here. That was a bit of a misplay. Okay, so we've taken Shek, and we're about to raise the alarm because we're about to run into these guys. We don't actually have a Skylark with us. Do I have another fleet somewhere? I should have 2 Skylarks, or 3 Skylarks and a Locust. Maybe just 2 Skylarks and a Locust. Yeah. Okay. I need to send a Skylark up this way to make sure that this is not a cruiser fleet. Well, actually, if it is, we'll just deal with it. Just deal with it. Search the... Oh, it might have blown up the captain's cabin. Okay, well... Spotted far northwest of the city of Shek with okay, far northwest of Shek. Far northwest of Shek. Interesting. Okay. So far northwest of Shek means it's more than 2,000 kilometers away, which means it could be Hattusa or Zeraim, maybe Missafe or Urgut. Okay. So we have a Tarkhan that's over here, and we have a Tarkhan that's probably up here. This is good, because Tarkhans are free ships. Okay, let's go into the city. And there's really no reason to land. And we'll, you know, once again, gas up. I'm trying not to sound super unenthused about what's going on here. But I am getting just absolutely clobbered on fuel costs, so. What we can do, though, is if we fight these guys, gonna raise the alarm anyways, so we can maybe maneuver into position to start launching aircraft towards Tabal, because we are gonna need to airstrike Tabal anyways. There's not really any way to avoid raising the alert. And actually, what we might want to do is try to take Erbil before that happens. You were here 2 hours ago. You are 388 kilometers away, which means you will have moved 172 kilometers since you were detected, which means that you are here, which means that you're going to get here in like 2.5 hours. I don't think we have enough time to send you guys to Erbil before these dipshits raise the alarm anyways. So what we're going to do is just we're going to try to meet these guys in the air, and we're going to really earnestly hope that you know what, we can still repair this little nub of damage on the Gepard. Yeah, let's get that escape pod working. Oh, what's up with the overpopulated too? I have too many crew on board. Interesting. This is a pretty stock Gepard, so I don't know how that happened. There's probably someone in my stream right now who is shouting, or has left because they're already annoyed at what the exact answer to this is. I actually don't have my stream open at the moment because I'm actually having some issues streaming Highfleet. The OBS doesn't want to capture the window, so I have to use monitor capture, which is one of those things that is like not interesting if you're not somebody who's ever had to muck around with the technical side of streaming. But yeah, all right. Well, let's get after it. All right, we're gonna take off, and we're gonna meet these guys in the air. Well, we're gonna gas up first, I guess.
Attention. Visual contact.
Yeah, they're gonna raise the alarm on us.
Roger that. Good luck.
There's nothing we could do to stop that. Super Big Woboy 8000 says it's undercrewed. I'm sorry, I made your name sound not fun. I was just talking about how I don't have my stream open, but I got it open on my phone. Oh, it's just a Pegasus. Okay. Well, that's like 10,000. And while I was talking to you, mismanaged this. And I should have sent in one ship at a time so we didn't burn through morale. But that is 100% my fault. So yeah, we've got a prize ship here, which is going to be some much needed cash. Should only be about 10,000 for a little guy like this, but yeah, I'm not gonna look a prize ship in the mouth here. The bad news is, however, we have raised the alarm, so we are now looking at having to just kind of chill here. And all of the merchant ships are going to be flying away from us. But this is a good time to probably just keep the alarm raised. And what we can do is start bombing this missile group, which is out of range. But what we can do is we can send the Wasp. We'll have to wait a bit here. Okay, we're going to send the Wasp and the Locust forward, just so they're in range of the nuclear missile group.
Confirm we are headed to the objective now.
Because the alarm's already raised, we might as well get to work on these guys. And I think I have enough munitions to do a ground attack mission. Oh, I actually don't have anything. I don't, actually. Let's see if we can get some in the cities here. This is a pretty big oversight. That's a problem. That's a real problem. I think I remember seeing some in Muchen. And we actually do have another trade group here, which is Merlin, which is going to be coming towards Gazum. Interesting. Okay, so we could maybe try to grab them up at Gazum. But let's see if we've got anything we can drop as a bomb. 250 kilogram bombs. I have to remember if these are for the little ships or the supersonic ships. Better than nothing? Okay, these are for... Oh, they can both take them. Yeah, well then we're going to take a bunch. I generally feel a little bit safer taking rockets because they release at a higher altitude, but we'll take some bombs because we don't have any other options. And... let's just send everybody. We're gonna just kind of miss the garrison here. We'll send in the cheap bombers first, just so that they can maybe deal with some of the defensive fire. I mean, so there's a carrier group here, which means we're going to be dealing with a Tarantul. Oh, yeah, I forgot how much faster the supersonic planes are. So a Tarantul is not going to be armored. Usually the planes do prefer going for the missile ships. I'm not going to be able to do this correctly. I don't want to lose these guys on gas, so we're going to send in the supersonics first, and hopefully I don't lose any. That would be really bad if I did. Get wrecked. Okay. I think we got one of the missiles there. I don't know. It's a little bullshit that I was able to lose the cormorant. I don't know why I broke these groups up. You can send planes together. That is a big tactical error on my part. Oh yeah, I definitely screwed this up. Yeah, they're gonna be in the air for this one. Oh shit. Oh, maybe not. All right. Did I get it? I must have got it. Okay, because I don't see it anymore. Oh, no. It's okay. So I'm pretty sure I don't see a Tarantul on the ground here. So I just see garrison ships. And that's an Eagle. And that's yeah, so we didn't get the kill confirmed soundbite, but we definitely got the kill confirmed. So I feel fairly safe to strike Tabal with this group. I don't think we're gonna catch a cruise missile. I think we've cleared the cruise missiles. Merlin is probably flying away at this point just because we've raised another alarm, so I doubt Merlin is still coming towards Gazum. Yeah, chat's telling me that, yeah, generally speaking, they will try to prioritize bombing missile ships when you go after a nuclear missile group. But there's been times where I've seen that they haven't. Or I think sometimes they'll go for a carrier. Like if it's a missile carrier group, sometimes they'll target the carrier rather than targeting the missile ships, even though you would generally prefer that they target the missile ships. So, okay. All 6 aircraft once again aboard. We need to rendezvous with Sheikh here. And then I don't really want to go to Erbil. I don't think there's a compelling reason to take Erbil, other than that I might have to. I just like don't want to burn the morale to get there. So from what we saw, I should be able to handle what's left of this garrison with an Intrepid and a Skylark. They're going to be in the air, so we'll just send our boys in, and we'll kill the airspeed on the Skylarks here, so that we guarantee that the so that we can guarantee that the Lightning and the Intrepid show up first. The morale here isn't even so bad. Yeah, they're gonna holler. Oh, I guess we didn't kill. Huh, it must have been a situation where not all of the ships ended up on the ground. Yeah, this is potentially not ideal. I am going to put prox fuse on the Lightning. I very rarely do this. I very rarely use special ammo for anything other than cruise missile intercepts. But, oh, you know what? The reason this worked, though, is because we did blow the radar off the Tarantol. You can see this group doesn't have radar anymore. So, okay. This is doable. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be, but it is feasible. We don't want prox fuse on the Intrepid, though. Okay. Okay. I can side fight. We can side fight, buddy. That's fine if you want to do it that way. Well, split the difference there. And we want the Tarantol to go down. I think he is in a terminal burn now. Okay. We are probably going to run out of gas here. That's okay. If you want to burn to death, that would be preferred. Okay, come on, buddy. Oh, that was a... I really want that Sarna dead. Do want to pop the Courageous. Yeah, well, do be like that sometimes. Okay. Now here is a Lightning I am uncharacteristically not sure about. Okay, that'll pop him up pretty good. Oh shit. Alright, come on. Let's remember how prox fuse works here. Okay, we're going to try to top armor the Intrepid. 58% fuel. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I don't want to burn double morale here. Oh shit, alright. We are... Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Alright, that is not how I wanted that to go. But we are gonna retreat, and we're gonna come back, and we're just gonna hit them a second time with the same group. So, the Lightning did lose a static engine there, which is why we had to get out. But the Intrepid, now that it's got another set of combat fuel, should be able to handle a Hound. The only thing I can see from chat is nice dodge with the Lightning, which should correspond pretty immediately with the Lightning that just ate a bunch of... Okay, we can side fight this guy. Yeah, not a perfect fight. Definitely could have done that in one. But unfortunately, we are doing this live. We are not Alt F4 when things don't go our way. Veteran Engineer, Royal Guard. I'm gonna go for Veteran Engineer. I just want Veteran Gunner. That's... Stop giving me this shit. Stop giving me cruising range, man. Actually, cruising range on both of these guys is pretty good. Okay, what do we have here? So I do want the gas. I do want the Mollet. I don't think I can get the Palish. I don't think we're searching for survivors. Don't cancel me. Maybe on a challenge run in the future. Yeah, I think we're going to try to go for the A220, the Mollet, and we'll get the fuel when we have time. So, I'd get the Palish if there was a chance in hell of us safely doing it, but I cannot lose any more morale, so... yeah, I'm hoping you guys are resting up. The Sevastopol is just chilling. It is having a grand old time. And we definitely want you guys to land. We don't want you burning all your gas out. But that was a good fight. We're going to get a little bit of cash, at least enough cash from the salvage here to cover our expenses. And I am going to get you guys just out of the city here real quick. Definitely want the Mollets. Yeah, thanks for the kind words, chat. Not my greatest fight of all time, but yeah, we want the crew cabin because I do want to make sure that we're getting gifts because we are only going to get one shot at these Tarkhan conversations. So, you know, we've been lucky so far. We got Omar Khan with 4, but you know, I want to for people who have played Highfleet before. This is I found Omar Khan. Wait. Try to target northwest of Tabal. Why did I get captain's cabin? Did I click on... Oh, I meant to click crew cabins. Shit. So it's Hattusa. That's where the next... you know what? And actually, we do need crew cabins. I'm gonna let the fuel go. We need gifts so bad. And that is gonna screw this up a little bit. Another gold elephant. That's okay. Most Tarkhans do value wealth. So, so we need to take Kirith, and we need to take Hattusa. Okay, let's get into Tabal. We should get the sort of Damocles event here. And let's try to put this greasy old boy down. The good news is it's a static thruster that's missing, not a maneuvering thruster, so we should be able to put her down on the 42 pad here. I don't want to risk it on the 92, just because lightnings are deceptively wide.
300 meters.
I definitely could have done the 92, but that's okay. This guy has 2 morale. He's going to have to hang out in the city for a while anyways.
Touchdown confirmed.
That's the landing. Good work, everyone.
So we'll get the Sword of Damocles event here, which is where we find that the Gathering has, oh boy, just so many nuclear missiles. Like, more than would make sense for them to have. Where are they all getting them from? And we're going to steal all their nuclear missiles. So 2 A100Ns, that's helpful. KH-15N, KH-15 radar guided, 2 KH-15Ns, 2 KH-15 PNs. Okay. I am gonna do something that Mo, my friend who was watching on the last stream, would absolutely disapprove of. But I'm okay. We do not have time for a 30-hour repair, but we can repair it enough to patch the hole in the bottom of the ship. Huh. There must not be repair fuel tanks here because there's like, see how there's gaps in the lightning? There, I guess, yeah, there's not fuel components here. Okay. We're not doing a 30-hour repair. We'll do an 8-hour repair, just to get the superstructure put back together. And we can sell these nukes for 4K a piece. We will not sell the A100Ns. Those are useful. We want those for later. But we can sell the KH-15s. And we will hang on to the A220 just in case this strike group never reconnects with the Sevastopol. We do want something that can... Did the Intrepid take any damage there? It did, yeah. We'll also land this, because this is probably what's going to have to go take Hattusa. I might send the Intrepid to Hattusa by itself, and then just try to cycle fight.
500 meters.
I don't know, we'll find out. We really got to open up the map.
100 meters. Everyone get
Get
ready.
a couple of trade fleets here. Hey. Don't crash.
Touchdown
Yeah.
confirmed.
Okay. And yeah, I don't know, we'll put like, we'll sit down here for long enough to get a warning on the city, honestly. That's fine. The alarm is raised anyways. The game is going to tell us that our campaign is saved, which is good. What do we do with you guys? You're too slow to attack anyone, but we can take this circle off the board. Gasm should be available to attack. It'll be on alert, but it'll be available to attack. Where do we want to send you guys? So, the last we saw, Strike Group Zabit way out of here. So we killed the first 2 strike groups. Strike Group 3 is not going to be in a relevant position for days. This probably has a speed of 110. It'll take a very long time for it to get down and south of this carrier group. Let's get back up to Morale 3. I do want to send the Sevastopol to Kiriath. I kind of want to just eat whatever the carrier group at Kayla sends at me. It's only going to be 3 planes, because we know how many were destroyed by the Cormoran. And the Sevastopol has sprints, and the Sevastopol will have its radar on, so we'll know the planes are coming, so we'll be able to fight them in the air. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. This might be how I lose the game. This might be how I lose the game, but I'm gonna, because I am, to my recollection, carrier groups do not replace fighters. So they should have 1 supersonic and 2 subsonic fighters left. We have prox fuse for the Sevastopol, and we'll have the radar turned on because the Sevastopol is going to be so far south. I'm not worried about ELINT emissions anyways. So we'll raise the alarm at Kirith, and when we see the planes, we'll just take off and we'll fight them in the air. So yeah, no, it is risky, but with radar on, I mean, look at how much range we have. We'll see the planes when they're here. That's definitely enough time for the Sevastopol to climb to combat altitude. And if we're fighting the planes in the air, we might take some damage, but I should have prox fuse. Let's check my ammo manifest, because the only place I can check this for some reason is in cities. Oh, I actually don't have 180mm prox fuse. That is a bit of a problem, huh? Let's buy some right now. Yeah, I hate doing this, but we'll buy 16 rounds of 180mm prox fuse for the Sevastopol's guns. And then, we'll just sell some nukes to get our cash back up. Yeah, no, you're correct to call me out. This is definitely, like, very risky behavior, but, alright. So, let's, get rid of some of these. Because I gotta get rid of this. Oh, that's my fuel circle. That's not my, So I don't think GASM is covered by anything. So we could definitely go take GASM just to get these guys in a position to go. I don't exactly know. This group has radar, but it doesn't have ELINT. So I need to swap the Locust with the Skylark here, actually, which is another sort of thing that has become inefficient about my fuel situation. Yeah, well, it's not necessarily. So there is a carrier at Kala, but the reason we know there's a carrier at Kala is because in episode 1, they killed my Cormoran. I started with 72. I invested the 72K on a Cormoran, like the cruiser, and at Karkamish, they bombed it. And I was like, whatever, I'll just shoot off sprints, I'll just shoot off prox fuse, and I'll shoot these planes down. And nope, the bridge killed it. They blew up the sprints in the tubes, but I do know that this carrier doesn't have a normal number of planes. The carrier should only have 3 planes left, because the rest got killed. So, because I believe normally a longbow has 6 subsonic jets, and oh, radio signal. What are we getting here? Okay, that's interesting. So we have, so we have a merchant arriving approximately, so current position is 21-7, 33-9. So 21-7, 33-9. We have a merchant group in Erbil. you are to immediately move to attack it. I don't care if this extends the alarm. Yeah, I did a whole. It was heartbreaking losing the Cormoran. I did a whole thing where I was like, "Here's why we're taking a Cormoran. I think cruisers are undervalued in a stock ships play. I see everybody go for lightning meta. I'm not like the other girls." And I lost it immediately. It left it went to Dadan, and it died in Carchemish. I just didn't expect that there would be a carrier this far south, because normally the first tactical groups kind of spawn like kind of up at the same height as the safe cities do. So yeah, that was a pretty big surprise for me. So I believe, if I have read this correctly, Osprey is in, or recently left, Erbil. So what we do want to do here is we do want to send a plane kind of up here, just to see if it recently left. And I'm actually going to send a supersonic jet up here. But otherwise, the Intrepid and the Gepard are going to detach.
Roger that. Good
And we're
luck.
going to slow down the tankers to lag behind. And we need to do a swap here between the Locust and the Skylark anyways. So, yeah. Okay, assuming I correctly read... Okay, so actually I did misread that. So the tanker is at Gazem. Or the tanker. The merchant is at Gazem. That is probably that's probably Merchant Merlin. Oh, okay. There's multiple merchants. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So, so we have a merchant at Erbil. I really hope the merchant at Erbil is not a cruiser merchant, because that could be a big problem for us. But there's also a merchant here coming towards Gazem. So we'll bring the planes home. And we are probably not going to raise the alarm, because I think if this had... Well, we'll find out. We'll find out what we're fighting in a second. These guys have enough morale for me to try this a couple of times before we have to disengage. I really would like to go take Gazem with you guys, but let's fight this first one and see how it goes. Okay, good. It is a caster, which is a 20,000 gold prize ship, and we do not have to fight a Cormoran. But if we did fight the Cormoran, the Intrepid MLRS would be the best possible ship to do that, because MLRS are really good at defending against prox views. Yeah, the problem with the MLRS corvettes is that they are really strong against cruisers, but they struggle quite a bit to hit other similarly sized ships. So we might have to swap into our upgunned Gepard. Yeah, I know. Because at this point, I'm much more concerned with dodging. Yeah, Sarnas are the garrison ship that I dread fighting the most, just because they seem to have just an unreasonably resilient design. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We got the Sarna. Don't do it. Don't do it. Side fight me. Side fight me. Okay, I hate to do that. I really hate to do that. Oh no, I'm choking.
The fuel system is burning.
Come on.
Structural damage received. Engine overheating. The enemy has been destroyed. Fuel 50%.
Okay, I need to kill this flower before I gas out.
Engine overheating. The enemy has been destroyed.
Alright, took a little more damage there than I intended to, but we got a $20,000 yeah, no, flares definitely are good on slower corvettes that can't... yeah, we're gonna go for a veteran pilot on the Intrepid, definitely. What do we got here? We are still very much, even with 30,000 credits in the bank, like, that's enough gas to get the Sevastopol out of the fuel city I'm sending it to. That money is already spent. We're gonna need fuel. So the good news is we actually didn't raise the alarm here. I so badly want to send the Corvette group here in Tabal to go fight in Gazem, but if they lose, you know, that's it for the campaign. That's GG right there. So Hattusa is a repair city. Okay, let's not look a gift prize ship in the mouth.
Over.
Yeah, we want crew protection here, and then we want to grab the Mollet. I probably should have grabbed the Vimple first. Boom. Hopefully the ammunition doesn't blow up one of the things I want. Blew up the thing I was salvaging. We'll grab a Vimple. We're just gonna keep radar on here, baby. We're gonna go full radar on the Sevastopol. It is the short-range radar. It's not the long-range radar, but it should be enough for us to get off the ground before a plane hits us in the face. Need rescue order. Yeah, we're gonna unfortunately go for the crew cabins again, just because it is so important that we nail these Tarkhan conversations on the first go. So let's see what's in Erbil here. Oh my goodness, the Gepard lost one of its landing gear. Okay, we're not gonna land it. No. Cancel the landing. Cancel the landing. We're good. We're good. We're gonna... Oh, yeah, it took more damage there than I thought. We're gonna wait the 3.5 hours just for its landing gear to get back on, and then we'll give it a landing. Let's see what's here. I mean, I don't really have a lot of money for ships, but There's a Fennec, which is kind of redundant with the Gepard, not really something we need. Triumphant, a Gladiator, under different circumstances, I'd be happy to see you there, buddy. A Pally, and a Rook. Ugh, the Rook is such an unfortunate ship. I love bombs. I do want to do a Navarin only start. But I figured I should beat the game in this format once before I go for the Navarin. So we'll gas up here. And then you do have enough gas to get there, right? Yeah, you're good. You're good, buddy. The thing we have to do when we get to Kiryat is we cannot, under any circumstances, allow ourselves to salvage. We have to take off immediately. Okay, you guys are up to 3 morale. The repair on the Lightning is getting close to being done. I guess we can stick around for a few more hours. I just need you guys to be healthy enough to go take on Hattusa. Okay. With that, we should be able to land the Gepard
Fire reverse thrusters.
without it, like, falling on itself. And we're going to get the full 18% bonus here, because I don't think I can fit it into that little nook. Oh, I was talking about the Navarin Mark 1. I really like the base Navarin. Like the 57mm Vimples, the bombs on the bottom.
500 meters.
Like, I don't think it's a good ship, but I think it's like a very narratively,
300 meters.
like it really fits in the universe, and it's a fun ship to work, and like bombing is fun, like Corvette bombers are fun. So yeah, if I were to do like I was thinking about doing a cannon.
100 meters. Throwing it.
Ooh, I don't know if I'm able to do this. I was thinking about doing like a finger quotes cannon run where you start with 3 Navarins, a Wanderer, and you just take it from there. Like you start with the prologue ships, because that's a bad starting fleet, right? Like that's a very awkward starting fleet. So we'll do a bit more of this here. I really do want to go grab that merchant fleet, but I don't feel confident in my ability to not lose a ship. Oh, if I'm upgrading a Navarin, I'm not upgrading it to have a Sarmat. I'm upgrading it to have an A220. I'm a big simp for the MLRS system. Like, I believe in it. I believe in the MLRS system in this game. Let's keep adding repair. Maybe we will do a 30-hour repair here in this city. We should probably look into some aircraft missiles while we're here too. Let's get some of those. Let's get another set of aircraft missiles, just because we do want to be able to... is there anything else I need while I'm here? I hate buying prox fuse, but yeah, I'm going to spend so much money on this. You know, I'm sure there's somebody out there who has been able to successfully get armor-piercing rounds to work. I never find them to be at all useful. They just don't seem to get the job done. So, okay. Sevastopol raising the alarm against a flower and 2 sloggers. No! That would have been a bad way to lose the bridge.
The enemy has been destroyed. Target destroyed.
Okay. This is all theoretically very interesting. but we are not hanging out to salvage. We are taking off right the hell now. Because we do not want to be stuck in the salvage animation. I know. I got it, Piotr. We're just gonna set down right here. We've got radar on. Planes are imminent, right? We expect planes immediately. The alarm is raised to Hattusa, which I don't think really matters. I don't really care if these guys fight in the air or on the ground. It does mean that Merlin is probably going to leave. I do really want to go grab that. Here's the thing. If we don't get Merlin at Gasm, I think we are back to having money problems. I think if we go and get Merlin right now, and I want to send a plane to check that it's there, and actually, I have a better idea. We're going to send a supersonic plane to check if it's here. Super Big Woe Boy, I need you to place some bets as the most active member of my chat currently. I need you to place a bet for me as to whether you think if I order an airstrike on this garrison, they will target the prize ship. I get the sense that these guys have left already. Yeah, I don't even think they're here anymore. Yeah, rats. Okay. Well, go home before you run out of gas, dude. Okay. I know you're down here. I know you're sending planes. Just send the fucking planes. Am I possibly out of range of Kayla? Why have they not launched fighters against me yet? Like, they should be, like, I've raised the alarm here. They should be, like, right up my nose. So if there was a merchant fleet here, we would see 2 squares. So we know there's not a merchant fleet here. Why would they not send planes? Why? Okay, this doesn't make sense. We know there's planes down here, right? This is bugging me now. Okay, we'll go land in Kirith and refuel then, right? Huh. Yeah, I know you're out of gas. That's okay. You're in a place where it's okay to be out of gas. You're in a fuel city. It's not the fuel city I wanted you to land in, but, you know, the needs of the campaign have changed, so...
500 meters. 300 meters.
Let's watch if I crash the Sevastopol on the way down. That would be a bad way to end the campaign, for sure. Normally I actually modify the Sevastopol. I pull its guns off and I put a bunch of extra engines on it. But we just haven't had the time or the money to try that here. And we'll repair it for 4 hours. We'll be fueling for longer than that. So yeah, so Merlin already bailed. Well, we don't need all that gas. We need the gas to get to Surrey. Let's keep the rest of the money for flexibility purposes here. So I don't know why the Kayla carrier group hasn't attacked me. And it's really bugging me because I wanted a chance to kill these planes. Yeah, come on home. Come on home. I don't want you to crash. Come on home, buddy. Okay. Well, we've killed Osprey. Osprey's toast. Yeah, you guys just kind of need to hang out here for a minute. We could, you know what we could do is we could send we could send the Locust back to Muchin to go get some intel. That's a good thing we can do right now.
Roger that. Good luck.
And then we can send the Skylark over to Erbil, because then this group has Elint again.
Come back in one piece.
And yeah, we'll just keep repairing this lightning, even though it's not something I want to stay here for much longer with. I do want to wait for the alarm to be done being raised and then go to Hattusa, because I'm pretty sure there is a Tarkhan at Hattusa. Okay, so at Muchin, we've got a tactical group here that we're going to scan for, just because we want to keep chipping away at finding the tactical groups. What? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I bet it found the carrier group at Kayla, which for some reason is not launching planes against me. I wonder if it's possible that they were still under repairs. No, that was like 60 hours ago. Much as I do kind of want to hit trade again, we'll go for... Oh. Okay, yeah, that's a... Oof. I'm glad I went back for this. Yeah, there's a carrier group here. This could have ended the campaign. There's a carrier group at Masafe that is overwatching Hattusa. So yeah, we absolutely have to wait for the alarm to be cleared. So all of the noises I was making about, like, oh, we'll just go into Hattusa, who cares, were stupid noises. So yeah, we'll definitely knock out that carrier group, because it not only covers what I need to get to, but it is on top of a Troposcatter station, which I very much would like to possess for myself. Okay, now everybody has Elint. We've still got a bit of gas. We can maybe stay at Muchin just until there's one more thing to find a trade fleet, though I don't think there are any more trade fleets nearby. Okay. We are going to take the group at Tabal, which is still relatively low morale, and is still a little banged up, and we're going to move on Hattusa. Yep. Okay, so I am going to just take you guys out of the city real quick. Do we want to move you to Gazum just to keep you moving? Kind of. Not really. Like, you're just in a lot of... I think Urgut is actually potentially safe, but, you know, we do have to keep an eye on the strike group coming down. It is still pretty far away, but... for now, I'm just going to step you just a little bit outside of the city, and we're going to... we're going to focus on this. And we always want to slow down the Skylark, because the quickest way to throw an Ironman run is to let the Skylarks go in and get blown up. Um, yeah, and we are going to successfully sudden strike. That's a moderately challenging garrison. 2 Nimrods. You always want to hit the Nimrods from above because they're pretty well armored, but these engine casings are right next to their zeniths, and if you can pop them right here, they tend to explode. So and we do not want to burn out our engines. Oh no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, you little asshole. Okay. Alright, they are shooting prox fuse. Okay, we got the first one.
Fuel system is on fire.
Oh no, don't you dare. Come on. You know how to play. Okay, we have armor, so just side fight. Side fight.
Kill confirmed.
Alright. Okay, got his bombs. Good, good, good. And you're missing a big part of your ship, sir. Okay. Good intrepid work. And finally, we get veteran gunner, the one we care about. So we did sudden strike that. We want fuel tanks. Really, we want crew cabins. I'm really nervous about not getting the Tarkhan event. So. Okay. Well, I can't... Yeah, I'm not going to get it. I should have just gone for it. I've been making poor play decisions. Yeah, if anyone could explain why the carrier group at Kayla didn't launch at me when I raised the alarm, I'm very curious. Because they definitely should have. Yeah, we'll disassemble the hull, I guess. Oops. Looks like they shouldn't have nuked the homeland. I don't believe you recover morale in the desert, which is like the reason you don't want to park in the desert, basically.
Fire reverse thrusters.
Wait, did I just see that the Intrepid had 0 damage? That's not correct. The Intrepid took quite a few hits in the last fight.
Beginning final approach.
Alright, so we do have a Tarkhan here. We can see that they have... Unfortunately, it looks like a corvette of some description. You know, normally you want a big Tarkhan ship. I could do with another Cormoran, but...
500 meters.
Maybe it's a ballistic. I don't think it's actually possible to obtain a ballistic through any sort of legitimate means, but I love MLRS systems in this game. I think they're actually really slept on. I think they're surprisingly good.
Touchdown confirmed.
Okay,
That's the landing.
we're on the ground. Oh, it's another Intrepid, or it's an Intrepid Mark II. Yeah, it's an Intrepid Mark II. Okay, we're in Hattusa, we're safe, and we're gonna talk to a Tarkhan. And it's this guy, whose name I don't remember, but if I remember correctly, he is a Romani general, Admiral Wan. Till recently I was commander of the Gathering 2nd Eastern Squadron. Usually you don't find Admiral Wan this far south. A gathering officer. Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing, Admiral Dowd. I need a free ship. We're at war with Admiral. We were with Kiva, Admiral. Okay. I don't think this guy is afraid of me. So, deep sense of respect for the Tarkhan. He's gonna be Romani, I think. He might be positive towards both. Let's definitely go with Romani. Because we can bang that again. Okay. This is no time for philanthropy. He looks like an asshole. Yeah, okay. We want that for sure. I don't think he's religious. But I do not want to hammer down on religion. I want to get my faith points. So I've got 2 gold elephants and an empire cross. Dollars to donuts, this guy loves money, right? He's got to. Okay, he doesn't care about that. I bet this guy likes force. Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, shit, I'm gonna fuck this up. So he's peace-minded, so let's end the war. Sure. He's neutral towards wealth. He likes the Romani. Oh, shit, alright. Jeez. He looks like he doesn't respect me. So, yes. Yes, prostrate myself. Yes. Okay. Ooh, Justice or Girardi. We're gonna burn through all the gifts here. He probably likes order if he's like falling out with high command. I doubt he's falling out because he's a pirate. Greatly values the law. Yes, okay. Good speech. Okay. And then, let's see if he's racist. He likes the lames. Good. Good speech, good speech. Full points. What have you decided? Will you join us? Like I don't know the answer. Okay. I've heard rumors of a Tarkhan living to the south of here. Oh, okay. Duchess Isi must be... Hold on. To the south of here. How... Okay, Okay, hold the phone. To the south of here. But not to the far south. To the south of here. Far south of Hattusa. Okay. So... Ah, fuck. I'm gonna have to go down to Samra, aren't I? Or Kayla. That's obnoxious. Okay. Well, I forget, what does Admiral Wan give you? Faster repairs, yeah. No thank you. Never using that. But we will get a bunch of ships come the Kiva offensive, which is, or come taking Kiva, which is, you know, spoilers, really good for us. The Intrepid Mark II, just the Intrepid with flares and bombs and slower airspeed. Okay, well, we're gonna put these boys into the docks.
Fire reverse thrusters. Beginning final approach.
But okay, we got a Tarkhan. It took 2 gifts. But we got a Tarkhan at full 4 stars, which right now, you know, is not super enticing. It doesn't really give us anything we need, doesn't give us a ship that we care about that much. I might just sell the Intrepid.
100 meters. Everyone get ready.
But in the long run, definitely something that we want.
Touchdown confirmed.
So we will repair the Intrepid fully. We will repair the Lightning fully. What would I get for selling you? 28,000? That's not bad. And we've got to find a way to now go south and find out where the Tarkhan down here is, which is probably Duchess EC. I was complaining about the Tarkhans being too far north, but I just never got direction to come over here. Let's grab one more trade fleet. Where's it at? Where's it at? We even have a trade fleet down here. That's wonderful. We have Kestrel, which is heading to Kuva. So I think the next stop is going to be figuring out how to detach a Corvette force to come south, get this trade fleet, find whatever Tarkhan is down here, hopefully buy a tanker to get back north, and then we're also going to have to work on clearing Missafe so that we can get the Sevastopol up to Zarame. We are probably going to need it to eventually confront Strike Fleet Zevet. And then we'll have to talk about sweeping towards the east and finally getting back together the Corvette strike forces that we unfortunately kind of lost to cruise missiles in the opening blows of this campaign. So I think, though, we've been on stream for about an hour and 40, and I'm trying to make these episodes a little shorter so I'm not doing a bunch of editing in the YouTube studio when they go over there. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining. I was really pleased to see such an active chat tonight. I'm having fun with this campaign. I hope you guys are having fun with this campaign. You know, it's always just fun to watch somebody streaming a cool game. So with that, I'm gonna cut the stream, but thanks so much, and I'm gonna try to stream again, hopefully again this weekend. I was really busy in the first half of this week, but yeah, I don't have a regular streaming schedule, but I do stream in the evenings US time, so it just yeah, Highfleet is wild, and yeah, thanks for showing up, Super Big Whoa Boy. We'll hopefully see you again, and I'm gonna actually kill it here. So have a good night, everyone.